The only way I'm gonna go see it is if we go on a triple double date and we go to the Honey Theaters in the Woodlands.
Ooh, wait, hold on, hold.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm about to leave. I don't know what the haunted theaters now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet, huh? What?
Not feeling uneasy.
Oh, my schedule.
Them spirits.
It's only Honey about a little kid. It's not a bad ghost.
Oh no, that's the
He just
worst.
knock over popcorn and make extra noises. He don't do too much.
But it's when they attach to him. One of them little kids try to come home. We're like, hold on, little ghost kid.
I'm
Hey,
still
you've been hunting that theater for years, a long time.
What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I hope you're not going to sleep because you're watching the show. Just Act No Show. How y'all doing? Your boy Joffy in the building with my headpiece on, man. Can you please speak closer to the hoochie like I said last week? Y'all catch up on the Martin joke later on. Man, Mr. Shay, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm getting back into it with New Hamill, so just working and getting prepared for the new year.
That's what I'm talking about. Working, getting ready for the new year. Staying focused, staying locked in. Chris, what's up, bro?
Up?
How
Man,
you feeling?
I'm glad to be back, man. Happy New Year. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. I hope y'all like the new graphics and the music. We coming with it, trying to kind of revamp a little bit for the new year. But I'm here and I'm just watching all these reactions because everybody's talking about TikTok. Today is the 18th as we record this show, and of course, people been fighting on TikTok. Been talking about TikTok all day, all night. People even they all in court, like.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, please stop using swearing language.
And just to I'm just seeing all these reactions, and some people are they breaking down.
Please let us stay. I'll do anything for you.
It's so much going on, and then just to see,
Where I'm going, where I'm going soon.
and it's like it feels like the other social media sites are. We'll get into that later, but some of the social media sites has been hating on TikTok, and TikTok is pissed.
Get off me. Y'all ain't nothing without me. I made your asses. You can't fire me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Y'all can't do me like this. You ungrateful son of a bitches.
It's cold world. But we'll get into that later.
We definitely will get into that later. Such vulgar language from an app. My goodness. Sweet baby Jesus and the manger, the three wise men, and the star of David. Lord.
Gang.
Sweet baby Jesus and the three wise men.
Yes.
Everybody hate when you're on top.
Man, tell you, boy.
They acting up today, ain't they?
Well, that is our show because we're about to act up. We're about to talk about a whole lot of topics, like we said, like Chris mentioned, the TikTok situation, someone's inauguration. Boy, this is about to be deep today. Ooh, and of course, playoffs and breaking news and entertainment. All that and more, just acting up show. gentlemen, welcome to the big stage as we get into it. So we appreciate you. We thank y'all. As we are on our race to hit that 1K mark, we want you to like
Follow.
Comment.
and subscribe. What?
Yeah,
Wait.
we pulled it off.
We
We did.
missing one because we don't have Mike. Shout out to Mike.
Shout
Because
out.
normally Mike do the subscribe and then Josh come back on in, with the rest of it. But we missing Mr. Mike.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
a win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. So, update on the California fires, ladies and gentlemen. We know that that side over there has been hit very hard, very heavy. All right, we continue to pray, send hearts and prayers out to everyone that was affected. Whew, by the fires. I'm following up with some people, and just checking on them, saying what's up. Hey, hope you're doing well as they try to put
Mhm.
the city of LA and the state of California back together. Very traumatic. Very sad. Sad and hate that that happened. So
Yeah,
in that moment of time, hopefully everybody comes together in unity and help each other. And catch the ones who did it. There are rumors going out about people catching others that are starting fires, which is sad.
yeah,
Um, but we continue to send hearts and prayers and check on our people. Check on your people, please. That's important.
definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a tragic situation. Anytime disaster strikes, so just definitely send prayers out to them. Now, one thing I do want to pose a question to y'all
Hmm.
with everything that's going on in California and everything, and California is that's Hollywood. Everybody knows California is Hollywood,
Hmm.
and necessarily Cali is not the hub. Or does that shift, or will that shift now more so to the other areas with because it's going to take a while for them to get back on their feet out there.
Mhm.
What does that do to the industry?
Hmm.
Well, hopefully it brings more things out here to Houston. I mean, everybody's been talking about how Houston is the next LA. Um, Shout out to Hugh Wood, who already started to bring us out as the new Hollywood, but putting that Hugh in the front of it. So, I mean, I think we're moving closer to being actually Hugh Wood, to actually being the new Hollywood per se.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. I agree on that as well too because I thought about that as well. What's going to happen? Um, what's crazy about that is that wasn't Billy Bob Thornton, Dennis Quaid, and Matthew McConaughey, along with I think Renee Zellweger, also made a video about bringing California to Texas, and I'm it's one of those we ain't timed that type of thing, but they was like right on time with speaking that because they made
yeah,
videos in the past, and I can see it happening. I can see it happen by them,
mhm,
migrating to different places to create some of these films. I think they're really gonna go forward with it now because we just had what we had the me and my coach Michael Fitzberry was talking about this. We had the COVID, and then we had the
mhm,
strike, and
yeah,
then now we have this, and so pilot season is kind of like around the corner. So
yeah,
they'll film what they can film, but even when I go on Actors Access and I fill out some of the auditions, I see in some people notes that this was pushed back because of you know
the fires, whatever.
and
Yeah,
trying to get filling some of these roles or filling some of these spots. So
yeah,
that
and
wait.
with every and with the just with the things that unfortunately the unfortunate events that happened, uh, that's going to force those studios to shift their productions to other places. You
Hmm.
Mhm.
know, because that's a
Come
lot.
to
They're losing
Houston.
money, so that's why I got to thinking about that. I was like, well, what's this is going to change the scope of Hollywood
Mhm.
in general.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not. What's so crazy about it is that Texas is so big. Like we literally have a lot of different landscapes here. So like if you're looking for hills, wood areas, if you're looking for a beach, if you're looking for like whatever you're looking for, we have lakes, we have big hills, not quite mountains, but I
Hmm.
mean we have pretty much everything that you could need for film. Like come here. We have Austin, we have Dallas, we have El
Mhm.
Paso area, like this, more on the deserty side. We have everything that you could possibly need
Mhm.
for background and landscape. It's like, why not? Why
Mhm.
we can't be the next Hollywood?
Yeah,
Mhm. I agree.
I agree.
Hmm. And before we leave off this subject, I want to say this. I've been to everybody hate on Galveston, and I've been to Venice Beach. I can attest for this. I've been to Venice Beach. Very nice beach, very cool, very dope. I love it. But that water dirty too.
Mm-hmm.
That water is dirty. I don't care. No, I don't care. Yeah, Galveston water is dirty. I know. And I know they'll say that
Mhm.
Galveston water is dirtier. Look, man, it got animals in it. And the water dirty, man. People be hating
I
on
mean,
Galveston. We got
But you
we
know
have
what? I want to
man-made.
improve a little bit. Like I don't know what happened or what, but there has been definitely has been times where I went to Galveston and I was like, oh, what's going on with the water? Like it just, I mean, nature heals itself. It cures itself. So a lot of the times, when you get those big tsunamis or big storm somewhere else is pulling our water out and pulling us new water in. That's
Yeah,
just how it works, right?
I think
So
it.
I'm saying that to say that there are some places, maybe not right on Galveston Beach, but some other little beaches around the area where the
yeah,
water is really nice.
yeah, man. Plus, we
Yeah,
man-made
people
beaches.
forget that Galveston is the Gulf, so
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
dumps off in the Gulf too. So it's a little harder for
yeah,
when everything's dumping, from the up, the northern states coming down to Mississippi, dumping right off into the Gulf. So that's another reason why it is so as
yeah,
dirty as
Mhm.
it is.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. Plus, and plus, we got man-made beaches too. So to give you that
yeah.
beach look and feel, if you want to record. So yeah, add,
Mhm.
just wanted to add that. Stop hating on yourself.
I'd rather catch
And
a
then we
flight.
have big lakes, like our lakes. The way depending on the way you filming it,
Hmm.
you can possibly pass for a beach.
Yeah. So
Mm.
so yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I just
I
had to
won't
add
put
that
my
in.
foot in there.
Don't put your foot in there. Don't do it.
You ever
Don't do
seen that
Don't
episode? What
swim
was
in
it?
Conroe.
Is it American Dad or is it Family Guy with the kid that has an upside down face? And he
Oh
went
yeah,
into one of them toxic beaches, and then his face was corrected. Yeah,
yeah. That's
that's how
Family
I
Guy.
feel about Galveston. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get in the water. Don't get in the water.
Don't get the water.
Um, moving on to other news, and we'll talk about Mr. Trump as well later on. Donald Trump talks film with John Voight, Mel Gibson, and Sly Stallone. And what I mean by that is that Trump named Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson, and John Voight as special ambassadors to very troubled Hollywood. So President-elect Trump announced three special envoys on Thursday with the purpose of promoting business in Hollywood. And he said, the quote says, "It is my honor to announce those three individuals I just mentioned to be special ambassadors to a great but very troubled place, Hollywood, California," as wrote his Truth social platform. "They will serve as special envoys to me for the purpose of bringing Hollywood, which has lost so much business over the last 4 years, to foreign countries, back
Hmm.
bigger, better, and stronger than ever before." So he added that these three very talented people, yada yada, and then the United States of America itself, the golden age of Hollywood. Okay, so pretty much like I said, it's all about business. It's all about business. Bringing
Yeah,
more like I for us, I approve of that right there. So,
yeah,
hey man, he gonna do everything he can.
yeah. Is it
One
me?
thing we know Trump like is the spotlight. Okay, Trump
Yeah,
likes the spotlight,
yeah,
and I feel like because he had Trump Towers and he had all these big hotels and things like that, he is used to that type of lifestyle. Like he's going to sympathize with what's going on in Hollywood. And he's definitely going to maybe try to do something kind of efforts to help people that has been, help think about it. They all probably go to his hotels and things like that.
yeah.
So it's pretty much, you know, helping someone out that has helped you. What they say,
Man,
you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't
Mhm.
isn't me? It's just something about this Trump um, administration that's coming in. It just feels like a little different than it did before.
It does. It does
It
because
definitely does.
yeah, it does. And like I said, if you do good, Yeah, I applaud you. If you do bad, I gotta highlight it. Either way,
Yeah,
and
Uh,
we because that's what the people want. We want more good than bad. We want
yeah,
everything's not gonna flow how you exactly want it, but
yeah.
put people in charge that can give you the result that you need to reach, to get things set up right. So hey,
Yeah, it just like I said, it's just a different so much division going into his first administration, but this one feels like it's. I'm like, okay, see what the moves he's making. I'm just like,
yeah,
okay,
okay,
I'm
there
actually,
were some moves that he was making that I just did not agree with, but it had more so to do with replacing people that had been in certain important jobs for quite a long time with all the knowledge that they needed to be able to, do like, sir, come,
yeah,
but we're watching. We're gonna see. We're not gonna make a whole thing about Trump, but we're gonna definitely be watching. We're gonna see what you have going on and what your moves are. And if we agree with them, we're gonna highlight them. And if we don't, we're gonna highlight that too.
yeah.
yeah.
We got to be fair. We got to be fair. So, in other news, dun, 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 bah, bah. That's my football trumpet because I don't want us to get copyrighted. So, the playoffs is off to a very strong and great start. Hopefully, your team is still in it to win it.
Mine
If not,
is where Mike. See, Mike would not come today. Mike
yeah,
would not. Because them Steelers got their butt kicked.
yeah, they did. We
For my
talked about
Texans.
this. Yeah, so we like we said, ladies and gentlemen, we filmed this on Saturday. Today is the day where the Texans do play the Chiefs. So hopefully, when we come back, hey, yeah, come on.
And for y'all,
I'm
Let's
tired of
do it.
if we
I'm
come
tired
with
of
that same energy we had last week,
yeah,
I think we're gonna be. I think this is a trap game for the Chiefs. I think they may go in too big headed. Oh, that's just the Texans, and that's where we're gonna hit them in the head.
yeah, yeah. Please
Let's
let them
do
have
it.
that. Yeah, let them have that attitude because I'm tired of the Chiefs. Every yeah, I'm tired of when your big brother. I ain't gonna call him big brother. Every time this person come around, I'm tired. Here we go. Rocky Marciano. I'm gonna tell you, Rocky Marciano ain't. I'm sorry, I went to off on the deep end.
The Texans feel just like the TikTok guy.
Cause if you think I'm here to play around with y'all, god damn it, I'm not.
All right, Mr.
God, no, I'm not.
We ain't here to
There
play.
you go. Let's
Stand on
go, bro.
stand on business and black Air Force energy. That's
And
what I'm
don't
talking.
get me wrong. I like. Okay, let me not mark this man's name because I'm always saying it wrong on purpose, but I don't want to say it wrong here right now. I like Mahomes. I have my own special name for him.
Mm,
Um, I like Mahomes, but I'm definitely gonna have to ride with the Houston Texans today.
Course, of course. And yeah, so we definitely gonna see what the fallout is for the playoff games this during this time. And going back into the TikTok, God dog it, we not. Man, everybody is up in arms about it. People just made they 50 plus following lists and all that, and everybody is
yeah.
like, man, why you taking this away from us? Why you worried about this?
So,
Because you just why are y'all worried about this? So
Okay,
yeah.
like true story. I'm like y'all know I sing, right?
mm,
I have not been putting no music on TikTok. Like, I haven't even really been using it. And I just recently put my first video of me singing on TikTok, and it did pretty good. It got like 2,000 something views and like 200 some likes, whatever. Like I was ecstatic, right? And then right when I'm getting started, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
late on this, right? I'm late, but yeah,
mm,
so I'm kind of feeling the same way. Yeah, I am.
I would say don't worry. 'Cause I think it's gonna be back.
mm,
Let me just dive into this a little bit, right? So it started with last year. Of course, Congress passed the law that TikTok needed to sell to a non-Chinese company because it's owned by China.
Mhm.
And of course, there's been back and forth. The Supreme Court just upheld the ban. Now, this is where things got interesting because Trump is a big supporter of TikTok, right? Even the TikTok, he had the TikTok owner out to Mar-a-Lago in December. They met, and he even invited the owner's going to sit on stage with him. He's coming to the inauguration. So if TikTok even does go away, it ain't gonna be for long, I don't think, because Trump was like, hey, TikTok helped me get back in office. They helped them connect with the young people. I think the opposition is coming from really like other social media people like Mark Zuckerberg, who actually the guy who owns TikTok used to be an intern for Zuckerberg at Facebook.
Mm.
And now that he's big dog, he's been putting a lot of money into trying to get this ban to sit. You know what I'm saying? So because he benefits the most with
I mean,
TikTok going away.
I mean, I completely understand why it needs to be banned. Because I looked into it, and I mean, the things that they're saying is true. I mean, the way they have been not disclosing things that the United States is asking them to disclose, it just seemed really like they have a vendetta. You know, like do have something that they
Yeah,
trying to collect or do. And I mean, if we are in any kind of danger, then we have to do what's best for the United States, regardless of if everybody in, the United States like or not. Just like parents, hey,
Mm.
when we say
yeah,
you can't have that cell phone till you 15, y'all, we understand that everybody want their little cell phone or whatever, but I'm doing what's best for you for the
Mm.
future. Now,
yeah.
what I
Now,
what I can say is that if TikTok, the people who own TikTok or whatever Chinese people that own TikTok, if they're willing to do anything to help, like for instance, everything that we've asked, they've been like, nope, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that. They're not trying to meet us in the middle at all.
yeah,
So, I mean, they do need
well,
to be banned because they really are acting very suspicious when it comes to our security and things like that, and what they are collecting from us, not disclosing where the collected information is going, like
yeah,
things like that. They couldn't answer, couldn't say, didn't want, no, nothing. So, like, yeah, they do need to be banned so that
yeah,
they can kind of comply with what's going on. And I think they don't think that it's gonna actually happen. I think they like, oh, you know what? They're not gonna go through with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mm.
Well, they are actively vetting offers. There's a few possible buyers for the U.S. portion of TikTok. You have Frank McCourt. Um, there's also I don't really know too much about him, but the dude from Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, he's in the running. You got Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson. I don't know if y'all know who Mr. Beast is, but he's a big social platform person. Former Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin. They say it's worth over 20 billion. You know, so it's some officers. So they are actively trying to pursue a U.S. buyer as well for the portion of TikTok.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's why I
hell,
say,
they ain't got one more day.
yeah.
Oh,
Like I
well,
said, if it goes away, it'll go. I think it'll go away for maybe like a few hours. Because while Trump, he that's one of his biggest things. He said he wants to save the app once he's in office. So that
yeah,
may be one of the first things on his list.
yeah, but keep him off of that so he can focus. And but that keep him off the app so he can focus on all social media. But also before we close this segment out, before if TikTok, if you do, please hear me and hope this go viral. Send us our items from the TikTok shop, please. I ordered a foot massager. And they said they got delivered. And I made it to my house, and I didn't get my foot massager.
Sure.
Yes, yeah. I got everything else during the Christmas time. I got all my gifts from Amazon and
Oh my
TikTok
god,
shop. But give him a foot massager.
baby,
I
you
paid
got one more day.
$35 for it. I got one more. I think. Wait, no, I paid 40 by 45. 35, 40 cents.
You got one more
Do, do,
day.
do, do. I'm mad. I'm sorry.
45,
Yeah, man. I work a lot, man. I be on my feet. I just want my doggone foot massage while I go to the massage envy. Sometimes they charge a lot. They do
50.
great work. But I'm just saying, want my foot massage. Man, let's go ahead
You
and close
gonna
the
get
segment.
it. You gonna get
I
your
better
foot
get it.
massage,
I
but
better
it's
get it. I
not gonna
see.
be today.
it's gonna be it's gonna be summertime. You're gonna be like, oh wait, I forgot all about this.
Citizen items.
They're like, you know what? They're gonna be in this. Forget this damn foot massage.
I want my foot massage. Shoot.
They ain't sending nothing. Okay. They is upset right now. They in the room trying to figure it out. They in the huddle like, what we gonna do?
We ain't worried about this man. He's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the critics' corner, so don't go nowhere. Keep staying locked in into the Just Acting Up show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Corner. And before we dive into the Critics Corner, don't forget to step on over to Joffy's VIP room, man, where I have an in-depth analysis about certain discussions, acting wise, maybe your favorite TV show we might discuss it, or maybe you might see some of my shenanigans over the past few weeks as TikTok is might or maybe come to a close. I've been taking my content from there and uploading it back on my YouTube channel 'cause I needed to. And because I needed to do that, people are asking me on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel, what you doing out there in Disney World? What you doing out there in LA? What you doing out in Atlanta? Like people, like I said before, I've been there before already. I'm just showing the remaining content that I did not upload because I've been lazy, been
Mhm.
busy.
Yeah.
On to Jobs VIP room, and it's funny. So like the latest video I uploaded was on my YouTube channel was when I went to LA for Sherman Showcase. Shout out to Diallo and them out there in LA. Hope you're doing good. The fires. I actually hit him up. He said him and his family are doing great. They're fine. They're okay. They got away from the fires in time,
Good.
and as well as others that I hit up. Um, so yeah, it affects everybody. It was affecting everybody in LA. But yeah, that was the last
Yeah.
video I uploaded on my Josh VIP room. It was a great show, by the way. Sherman Showcase is really cool. It was funny. Hope they bring this show back. So yeah, Josh
Yeah.
VIP
Season 3. That's all I'm gonna say, Diallo. Season 3. You
season
said
two,
season 3.
season three.
I know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, but yeah, that was a really great show when I went to see them on Summer Showcase. Bashir, Solid Houdin, Diallo Riddle, Nefertari Spencer. Um,
Mhm.
that was really great show. Who Nefertari? Quick shout out to Nefertari Spencer and the cast of One of Them Days. Sorry, I had to think about it real
One
quick.
of them
One of
days.
Them Days, starring SZA and Kiki
That a
Palmer
girl goes
on
through.
Nefertari. Yep. Girl goes to like what I'm not a girl, but that's how the song goes. Yeah. Um One of Them Days starring SZA, Kiki Palmer, Nefertari Spencer, Tony Baker is in it, as well as Cat Williams and other talented individuals. They have a 100% Rotten Tomatoes score. Man, and you know how hard that is. That tomato meter, man. They just man.
Yeah.
I'm about to go watch that film. And I heard great things. So I told Nefertari,
Yeah.
y'all killing it right now. And she was like,
Yes. I mean, and they be stingy with them tomatoes. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
if you get some tomatoes, you doing your thing. So, yeah, shout out to Nifatari and SZA and
This is SZA's
Kiki
first acting role.
Palmer. Like, oh my God, I love SZA's music. For one, let's just start there. She's a very amazing artist,
Hmm.
and to put her into the acting light and to show the other talents that she have, Lord Jesus, I can't wait to watch the movie. I just can't
Yeah.
wait.
This movie gives me a feel that it's gonna be one of those instant classics. It's gonna go into
Hmm.
that realm of like a Friday and one of our like those classics that's gonna stand the test of time. Just
Hmm.
from what
You
I
know
seen
what
in
it
the
keep me in
trailer.
the mind of? Baps. I don't know
Mm.
why. I keep thinking about Baps whenever I see like their trailer and stuff, like especially when she was dancing
Mhm.
in that green outfit. I was like, man, because the beginning of Baps, Holly Berry was dancing at the tryout for the. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah,
know
I
She
what
was
know
like,
you're
what you're
talking about. Yeah.
mm,
Halle
mm.
Berry, Halle Berry.
talking about. Halle, what you doing, dog?
Oh, then she was like, booyah. And then remember she had booyah in the back of her hair. I'm just saying, like that was my movie. Like, and it just
Yeah,
put me in the mind of it. So I'm excited about watching it.
yeah. Definitely get your favorite drink and popcorn ready and go check that out. And I'm definitely gonna be checking it out myself. Um, man, this right here, I was talking to Mike a couple days ago when we was getting the lineup ready for the show we're gonna talk about, and I want to be careful with this next subject because you never know,
We
you
might get
know.
sued.
Yeah, and I'm like, Drake is out there, and I Drake, Drake. So and
Oh my
I
gosh.
so I put it to me and Mike had this discussion, and I put it to like this. We all know the situation with Drake, and he's suing everybody. Um, and I brought it up to Mike that Michael Jackson did the same thing with Eminem, but it was the way how Michael Jackson did that to Eminem. Eminem still, the goat. He was a very amazing lyricist, but you know how Eminem is when his bars he gonna if whoever Eminem shooting at everybody who he feel he can shoot at. He came
Yeah.
for the king, and hey, I love Eminem. Hey man, that's just me personally. But you went at Michael Jackson one time when he's dropped the bar about him, and Mike, double backed around, hit you in the pockets. The way how Mike did that was pretty gangster, not gonna lie. But the way how
Very
Drake's doing
gangster.
this, and you with gangster rappers, and you pretty much, rumor has it that you and Kendrick, y'all both bet and shook on this of y'all going at each other, and in the way now that you losing in a certain way, you coming at all these sponsors and people online and other YouTube artists who making money off of money. It's just a mess, man.
You know,
It's
You know
it,
what Drake said? Go ahead and hit him, Chris. What Drake said with that clip? Drake
oh,
said,
Drake said I'm gonna go to court like the TikTok guy.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, please stop using swearing language.
that's what Drake said. Drake said, he said, if y'all think I'm
I'm,
playing with y'all.
hey man.
But look, the thing is with Drake, he felt like he was betrayed.
Uh,
That's what Drake's feeling. He felt like he was betrayed by like his own, like you. I signed
I
to
mean,
you. I'm your artist. You make money off of me. So, tell me what we got going on here.
Drake, he did put a lot of people on, in which, yeah, I can see his point of view with that. But then also,
yeah.
Drake's had an unusual run. With most rappers, when they on top, it's maybe a 3-4 year window at most where they on top. Drake has been on top for so long. He's been top dog for about 10 years. At
Yeah,
some
been
point, that run was
But
going
look,
to run its
what's the
course.
problem with people feeling like, okay, you've been on top for too long. Now we gotta go ahead and bring you down. Like same thing with KC. Not everybody hate KC. Everybody, we don't want KC to win. We don't want KC to win. They've been winning, 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 winning. We trying. It's time to see somebody else win. What is the problem with being great? What's the problem with that?
Well, nothing wrong with
yeah.
being the top dog, but at some point, your run is gonna be your run. Just like team's gonna get better, right? In sports, team will get better. They're gonna train. They're gonna get better. Artists gonna come out. They're gonna revamp. They do what they have to do to get better, and people
Yeah.
Yeah.
they gonna
But
roll
flip
with it.
flopping is not an option. That's
Hey,
what Drake trying to say. Okay, fine, whatever. If I won fair and square. But y'all not gonna be in cahoots.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Jay said, y'all not gonna be in cahoots. I'm suing. You getting sued, you getting sued, you getting sued, you getting sued. All y'all getting sued.
I know
everybody
everybody,
getting sued.
everybody getting it. I know they said this is the most light skinned move ever by Drake. I said, God dang, man.
It was very light skinned.
I mean, man,
But
back in
wait, who asked that Drake was gonna sue? Was it Charlemagne? I think it was
I
Charlemagne.
think it
When
was
the whole
Charlotte.
thing was coming out, and Charlemagne was like, "Y'all know what he gonna do, right? He gonna sue all
Yeah,
y'all."
yeah, it was Charlotte. Yeah,
man,
And then he pulled out these lawsuits, and Charlemagne was like, "I told y'all."
man, look, man. Back in our day, kids, when you got into a rap battle and rap beef, there's a certain line you don't cross. But then when you cross that line, okay, all bets are off. I'm coming for that, yeah, and no Diddy. But but
Diddy like what I
Okay,
do?
the boys gonna pop out on you.
I
His
got,
son's gonna pop out on you like they did Ray J.
yeah, I gotta be careful and everything, man. But
Uh,
but yeah, man. But back before though, back in our battle days, like back in those times, it was like you win some, you lose some. And the way how you handle yourself afterwards, that determines where your career gonna go. And Drake is like one of those top guys up there to where like if he would have come out with a song and say, hey, okay, yeah, I'll take my L and go about make a banger, like how it is, like that the Jay-Z and Nas beef.
yeah,
We all know who lost that battle overall. But then, okay, you lick your wounds, come back with a banger, and then
yeah,
they'll come with another one. Then respectfully, y'all come together like, okay, yeah, you got me, you got that one. It ain't like
yeah.
I mean, hey, that's now it's different nowadays.
I'm saying his Canadian coming out.
I mean, if Drake want to get back on top, he just got make a record, make a.
Yeah,
Let me stop
go back
sounding
to
old.
what
Make a
got you there.
song. That's a
make,
record. That
make,
sound
make,
old, don't it? Make a
well,
song.
make a
Make
song.
a song. It's good that people like. I mean, he
Yeah,
made the
make a
better
song.
song. That's
Yeah, and then save that part for make another. Make a couple bangers, and then say,
that's how
yeah,
you win.
yeah,
Get
But
back
vice
in the
listen,
versa.
studio. That's how you
it
win.
is it not a coincidence that in Drake's song He told Mustard, "Shut your ass up and make some beats, nigga." And then Mustard came out and made that "Not Like Us" beat. And baby,
Yeah.
Jack, maybe you shouldn't have told Mustard that. Maybe you should have just.
Mustard didn't even know the song. I heard an interview he did. He was like, I sent Kendrick a bunch of beats, and he was just like, he found out when everybody else found out. He was like, oh, that's the
Which one?
beat. And then to see how he flipped it, yeah. So it was just like,
You know.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, when you tell somebody to go make some beats and then they make the beat that put your whole career in the grave, it's not like you asked for that. You begged for that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
So,
I'm
so
let me transition first for the next topic for this one because I know it's gonna be a rage about this Rick Ross, Snoop, and Nelly performing
oh
at this inauguration.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead. So
Because I remember how they crucified who was that? Chrisette
seven.
Michelle.
Yeah.
She did the same thing for his first run, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't hear as much backlash on this.
Yeah.
Especially from Snoop. I think he already performed his, right? It was for the
Yeah, I think it was like the pre-inauguration ceremony or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing about it is really everybody's like Nelly must be hard off on money. Like
Mm,
what that I mean, he do got a new baby, him and Ashanti. Um Rumors are allegedly that she may be pregnant again. Who knows? I don't think so, but hey,
I
you
ain't
know how
mad
the
at
celebrities
That's
do.
usually how it happened.
You
happy.
know, we ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey.
Allegedly. So maybe he do need a little bit of money. But at the end of the day, Nelly,
But you know
Hey.
what? Let me give people a different point of view.
Mm,
Now, one, they entertain for a living. One,
right.
that's their money. Good, bad, or indifferent. But the inauguration is on MLK Day. Yeah. Now,
That
looking
is.
at it, Trump may be trying to just bridge that gap to where he's trying to include some of us into that whole day because that is again MLK Day.
why
Yeah.
gotta be MLK Day?
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't. Man.
It
Did
made
they?
me mad. How you gonna still
Did they change
this
this?
Martin Luther King Day? We should be able to only celebrate Martin Luther King, not your inauguration.
Yeah.
But
Did they?
whatever.
Did they change this since Barack Obama was president? The black. I
I
don't.
know
I'm gonna look
it's
into that.
always been. I think it just happened to fall because it's always been around the same time. It just
Yeah.
happened to fall. The day just felt like it did.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna giving people a different perspective over that. Just made him be, being that they trying to still not dishonor what the day is. Well, let's include some black performers in this and make sure people feel
Right.
included in this inauguration. This is a different perspective on
Well, I
looking
mean,
at
I
it.
would have felt like that if he would have included like Toby Ngungue or somebody like AJ McQueen that's gonna come up there and just really give us that good, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
good music that we've been getting that that black power music that
Right.
but you
Yeah.
gonna bring Nelly, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Well, now what went into the selection, I can't say what, but think about those artists also have crossover appeal. That most people know who Nelly because he does country as well.
Yeah.
Snoop is
Yeah.
international.
Yeah.
I don't know about that Rick Ross one. But
Hey.
but he
Yeah.
has so it's
I
just
would have liked to see Shabuzi on there. Oh no, I like Shabuzi, y'all. I'm a little biased, but
Yeah.
um, I don't know, do something new, something different, something Nelly and Snoop Dogg.
this
Hey.
food for thought though. I just want
Yeah.
people to think of things from a different perspective.
Yeah.
No,
Just look
but
at
for real, Chris, that's a good perspective to bring
Yeah.
into the light because it is on MLK Day. And um, do we have any white people that's going to be performing?
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm very
Yeah.
sure there'll be.
Yeah. I saw some familiar faces up there. I can't remember all of them, but there are some other Caucasian entertainers going to be on the
But he kind
stage
of just
as
mixing it
well.
up a little bit,
Yeah.
just mixing it
They
up a little bit.
they mix it up. And you
Let's
know
see.
what? Just thinking about it, and we're gonna leave. We're gonna go to the next
Oh,
subject for this.
I
Oh
actually have the list. I have the list here. It's Carrie Underwood also
yeah.
performing.
I love Carrie.
Yeah.
Lee Greenwood. I don't
Yeah.
know, opera singer Christopher Macchio,
Mm.
Gavin DeGraw. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's so it's It's a
Okay.
mix of white and black. So
Yeah,
It's a variety. It's something for everybody. That sounds pretty cool. I guess,
yeah,
I'm down for it. I'm not trying to be no negative Nancy or a
yeah.
typical black woman that's mad about everything.
Nah,
Um, I feel like, but I was just like, dang, out of Nelly and Snoop Dogg?
yeah.
But I don't know, whatever.
It's
and actually, now that I think about it, Nelly and don't Nelly and Gavin DeGraw got the song together that was a hit record in the country
They
charts.
do, I think so.
mm,
Wait, yeah? You talking about the country song that they did?
Yeah,
over and over
Mhm.
again. I can you play it
I
over
love
and
that
over. I mean,
genre
yeah.
country. I
All
like
in
that
my
song.
head. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, man. And I think
But
it's
what
one of
the
those
hell is Snoop Dogg gonna do?
Snoop connects to
Snoop is
everybody.
Snoop. So
Snoop is
like I said,
Snoop.
he's an international brand. He was
But I'm saying, what songs is he
Oh, so
gonna perform?
whatever
he'll
Snoop
probably do whatever
wanna
song he
do,
wants to do. Yeah,
whatever
but I
Snoop
don't think it's him.
Snoop is out there. He just dropped an album recently, and I heard it was a banger. And Snoop is just doing side quest missions right now. You know, you beat the video game and you just doing these side quest missions. That's Snoop
Mhm.
Dogg life right
Yeah.
now. That's
He
what
hit
he's
the torch
doing.
for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
He
cuz,
is out there, ain't he? He is.
he just doing
we
whatever.
gonna
No,
crip
Yeah.
walk past the finish line, cuz. Like,
if you look at the people that was out when he was out and doing the things that he was doing when he was doing it, it's not a lot of them that are
yeah,
doing the things that he's doing right now.
that's
So we
true.
do got to give Snoop some ups on that, some big shout outs on that because I ain't none of them doing no show, TV show, baking show, and all of that stuff that he
Yeah.
did with
Martha
well, oh
Stewart.
girl,
Yeah, you can
and
look her
then
up. I'm
and
pretty
then
sure.
the Olympics. I guess he
Yeah,
is doing some things that will put him in a position to do that. So
yeah, man.
congratulations to both of those gentlemen.
Yeah, yeah. Ross gonna bring the lemon pepper wings.
I need some of that. Give me
The
some of that.
inauguration sponsored by Wingstop, huh?
Yeah.
Gross.
Drop top chicken box. Oh man, come on, bro. Like
So will y'all feel offended if on inauguration day they have wings and watermelon?
man, you taking it too god doggone far. You're taking it too far.
We're gonna see how this play out.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh, man, you're taking it too far. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess sometimes it gets to the point in life where you got to bridge the gap and find some peace and some common error. And
Yeah.
let's hope for that. Y'all just stay off the Capitol. Don't do that no more. Don't run off the
Well, I
Capitol.
see he did do the ceasefire. I was so happy about that.
Yeah.
The
So
ceasefire. He helped with the ceasefire for
yeah,
with Hamas and y'all
yeah.
help me out here, damn it.
I can't think of the man name, but I know you're talking about. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He
let's
did, he helped with the ceasefire, over there.
yeah. So
You know what I'm talking
yeah, I know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're talking
about. Release of the hostages. So I mean he we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We got our meters. We're gonna
about. My
we
Spidey
gonna we
sense.
watching.
We're watching. Yeah.
Spidey sense. Yeah. So let's get to these trailers, man. This right here, Daredevil, Born Again.
Man.
Marvel fans rejoice because
Yeah, I
this
seen it.
was you saw it.
Yeah.
This
It looked
was
good.
yeah, yeah. It
It
looked
looked
good.
good. It still has the grittiness to it, and it's like they tapping into everything. And then to
Yeah,
see Punisher in there, I was like, yeah, it's about to be
Punisher. Yeah, the guy
on
who played it.
popping.
Yeah, rest in power to the guy who played as the White Tiger in this as well too. He passed away recently after this was I think was filmed or during it. I can't remember exactly, but a very talented guy. I can't think of his name right now, so sorry, forgive me, viewers, for that. But yeah, Daredevil Born Again. It looks official, and March can't get here soon enough. Still got to get through February and Valentine's Day, James, and everything else. So we just have to wait on it. I can't wait till it come out. Looks very good. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, great cast, great cast,
Yeah.
man. They in the pocket. Marvel, come on with it. As well as, as I shake that off real quick. The woman in the yard.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a creepy trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. I always got to think about some. I don't. when it's daylight and you can get scared for something, that's when you know you're in the pocket of something. And I tell people
Yeah.
when it's quiet, when it's darkness, it's just I don't know. You play the scene out right, yeah, you're gonna scare the crap out of me. That anticipation. Yeah, I ain't finna just look out. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighbor. There's a lady in my yard. Why is she right
Yeah.
there? Hey, hey, cuz, get the gun. Like so yeah.
And just in the actress Danielle Detweiler, like
Oh,
I love her work. She's been in stuff like Piano Lesson, Till played Emmett Till's mom in that movie. She's
Mhm.
always good. Of course, your boy. How you say his name from Mr. Charles Russell Hornsby,
Hornsby, but Charles, not
BMF, and yeah,
that.
Charles.
Charles.
I was in it. I was like, oh, there's some
Yeah.
good actors in it. So I know they're gonna bring it. I know they're gonna bring that on-screen
And so y'all
attention.
going to see it.
It's gonna is it gonna be on Netflix or is it gonna be in the movie theaters? They're gonna be movie
Uh,
theaters.
It looks too scary. I'm not no.
It's going to the theaters. I think it's going to the theaters
Okay.
in March. It's also coming in March
Ooh.
28th.
Oh, that's a
I
banger.
tell y'all what, the only way I'm gonna go see it is if we go on a triple double date and we go to the Honey Theaters in the Woodlands.
Ooh, wait, hold on, hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm about to leave. I ain't gonna, I don't know what the haunted theaters now.
Look, I'm just gonna be quiet. Huh? What?
You start feeling uneasy.
Oh, my schedule.
Them
It's
spirits.
only Honey by a little kid. It's not a bad ghost.
Oh no, that's the
He just
worst
knock over
kind.
popcorn and make extra noises. He don't do too
But it's
much.
when they attach to it. One of them little kids try to come home. We're like, hold on, little ghostly kid.
I
Hey,
still
you've
want
been
that.
hunting that theater for years, a long time.
Mm. I'm telling you, but yeah, that's gonna be a good one. As well as let's not forget about man, this right here. So this has been an ongoing debate. RP to Chadwick Boseman, man. We always talk about him. I always talk about him, how he's been an inspiration to me. And this has been an ongoing debate in Marvel for quite some time since his passing. Who is going to fill his shoes? And the rumor is Aldous Hodge is being eyed as being the new Black Panther. And we already know how they have different universes in the Marvel universe,
Yeah.
and they said he's going to
Mhm.
come from a different universe. And this, y'all played it too, because I did see one meme of Robert Downey Jr. Character from Tropic Thunder as one of the Black Panthers. I say, y'all stop that. Stop it. Stop.
No,
Stop.
I think it's. I just finished watching Alex Cross as well, and that was a great show. But I've been following Aldis's career since his first show, big show, was Leverage. That was one of my favorite shows.
That was
It's
a good
like
show.
what's that movie with Brad Pitt and George Clooney, and they
Oh, I
had
know.
the.
Ocean's 11.
It's like Ocean's 11, but a
Yeah.
series type thing.
Yeah.
But it's really good. And he was like the breakout star from that, and just to see his career elevate from the Compton, straight out of Compton to Black Adam to just
Yeah.
like he's a great actor. So it's good to see his career, and I think Black Panther. I think he'll definitely do the role justice.
Hmm.
I think that's a
Yeah.
good
I think
pick.
I think he'll be great at it. I think so. Um, really, to be honest, I mean he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He could play the part. He pretty much has everything that we're
Yeah.
looking for as far as physique and everything. I think he'd be great at it. I mean, we don't have a lot of options. There's not a lot of people that can pull it off.
Yeah.
You really have to get the right one. I mean, I see people
Yeah.
say John Boyega. They seen Damson Idris. They seen a lot, and they said if you do get Aldous Hodge, people already saying if you get him, go ahead and get his wife to play Storm, who I would love. Like I said, for Storm, give me DeWanda Wise or Tika Sumpter. You give me either one of those two.
Oh, Tika something. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. I Lord Jesus. Meet
Hold your
me.
horses, Chris.
Meet me. I'm sorry. Tika something is married. I apologize. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. But yes,
Yeah, she's married, but she's still beautiful.
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Very
Definitely
much.
As
beautiful.
well
I
as
can
the
say
one
it.
the wise.
Y'all
So
can't. She's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
As well. Yeah,
Chop, you might be able to say it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, yeah. She, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I just don't want to get beat up by that. I don't want to get beat up by. I don't. I do not want. No. I mean, that's why I'm being respectful. I don't want that. All this house will whoop my. No, that man got muscles where muscles ain't supposed to be. That man is swole. He played Hawkman. When you fight The Rock,
And you leave?
I'm not. I don't know. No, bro. I
But I can
just.
say it, Mr. Hodge, your
Yeah,
wife is beautiful,
yeah,
and she will be great at Storm. So we'll see
yeah,
how it goes.
yeah.
I
So
agree. I agree.
definitely. So yeah, man. So we definitely will keep an eye out on that as well too. And before we get out of here for this last subject,
Huh.
Diddy.
Did he?
The trailer has finally dropped for P Diddy and his shenanigans, and it starts off with with the lady saying P Diddy is a menace. He is a he is trouble. He is all this. So we definitely gonna keep an eye out for that when that movie
Is
drops.
this
And
the
that,
one produced by 50 Cent?
uh, how many people are making these?
I'm just looking for the one for about 50. I don't want to watch no other one. If it
And
ain't
y'all
that
know
one,
he
I ain't.
messy.
Yeah.
Y'all know 50
I
Cent
ain't watching
messy.
none of them. I just want to see the one by 50.
Y'all know that man messy. Oh, he messy. Oh man.
So I ain't watching no other trailer, no other Diddy doc. No, if it ain't by 50, I ain't watching it.
Yeah, we gonna keep an eye on that. So,
I need that $8 million record deal. That's what I need.
Huh.
mm-mm.
Oh look, shout out to LaMelo.
Yeah, shout out to Mello.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mello for
Oh,
definitely.
D'Angelo. Or is it D'Angelo? Which one? I'm getting confused. One
I
of
think it's
the
ain't it
bald.
Mello?
I think it's the middle one, right? The one that didn't make it in the league.
I think so. Yeah,
D'Angelo. How you say it? One of the middle ball brother.
the Mellow
I
Ball.
think this one is in the league.
Well, he made it to he went to the G
Overseas.
League, but he didn't make it on but he didn't get as prominent as his brothers. Like I know
Right,
that.
right,
Yeah,
right.
Right, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
But we
So
see why, because he got his hands into music too, which is pretty cool.
yeah.
Um, his song, I mean, I don't know.
I
Are y'all
listened to
feeling
it.
the song?
It's a bop. I listened to it before the show. I think it's called Tweaker or something like that.
Yeah,
mhm.
It's a bop.
yeah. But I get this one. Maybe everybody wasn't expecting for it to blow up like it has, and kind of surprise some people. Ain't nothing wrong with a little surprise, but yeah, shout out to him and all the success that he's having. Next song maybe you can put me on the hook.
There you go. Manifest it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest coming through the building. We got Mikey SO coming through, talk about his music and himself as an artist. Man, this is gonna be a good one. So don't go nowhere. Stay locked in to Just Acting Up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest, plus one, up in the building, man. Man, recording artist, poet, man, met this brother, cool brother, late last year. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mikey ISO.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Man, what's up, King? Now who is this we got that's giving us a cameo appearance right here? Who is this right here?
This Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean?
Louis Vuitton?
Louis Vuitton. Yeah. Say, Louis,
Hey,
say what's up. Yeah, go ahead, give
what,
him a little wave.
what up?
That's
All
just a
pause on
cuteness
deck.
overload over there. Just cuteness overload.
Yeah. You're gonna
That's
bug
what's
me
up.
throughout this interview, but
Oh yeah, we already know. We got kids, so we know how that can be sometimes. But hey, we completely understand, bro. So
so,
so let's go and get into it. But first, before we start off, let's talk about we know we're gonna talk about your album, 3 Feet from
mhm,
Gold.
yeah.
But let's go ahead. Let's ask you real quick. Where are you originally from now?
I'm from Houston.
From the H.
Mhm.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Born
real.
and raised.
yeah.
Born and raised. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, that's what's
Like
up.
what part? What part are you from?
A-Leaf, Southwest A-Leaf.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
go.
okay. Shout out
Let's
to
go.
Ailey.
Yep.
Let's go. Toby out there and everything, man. Like we just Houston, Texas just has so many gems in the music industry. People just don't realize they do realize that, but they need to realize it even more, man. So thank you and
Yeah.
everybody else put out great music as well. The album is a banger. We definitely will talk about that, but let's get to know you a little bit more
Okay.
before we get into it. So, finish this question for me. Let's see. I create music because.
Because it's a lifestyle for me. Certain
Mm,
times I have thoughts in my head that I don't know how to get out except if I put it on pen and pad. And so it's became low key therapeutic for me.
yeah.
And yeah, that's why I create. And y'all just happy to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. It's
Yes,
always
sir.
good when you create something and you're using it for therapy, and then you come to find out like, dang, people really like, what I'm doing and what I have to say.
Yeah.
So when did you have that moment?
Hmm. I think I had that moment. That's a great question. I think it was in high school. Uh,
Mm.
I made a song. I'm gonna show my age here when I tell y'all when I
It's all
graduated.
good, bro.
Look, we all probably around the same age, lucky for real.
I graduated in '08. So well, for me, it was like I had started probably 2 years prior,
Mm,
2 or 3 years prior, and then what I did was I made a song. So in economics class, you got to make a product, and
mm,
within that product, you got to basically sell that product. Make a product, you got to sell it. What I chose to do, I chose to make a song making fun of everybody in my senior class. That was my, that was my product, and I sold it. It was called Kipner. Kipner was the high school I went to. It was in Sugarland, but Kipner
mm.
mine, and I just made fun of everybody uh, in my
So it's
class.
like a roast song.
Yeah, and that was one everyone was like, "Yo!" And to this day, people mention that record to me, like, "Yo, this is almost 20 years ago." But yeah,
Yeah.
So are we gonna ever be able to hear this song released?
what's so crazy? I listened to it the other day. Now I was young then, so it got some errors in it where it's just
Mm,
like, but I can re-record it. I don't think I will, but maybe in 2028 I may do something and bring that song back.
That
mm.
sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, maybe in
Yeah.
2028.
So what did you get as a grade?
I got an A.
I
Yeah,
know that's right.
I was selling. Yo, I need that kid to. I had CDs on deck.
That
I had to up the
was.
price. I was selling out.
Really, that's when you have to have it on some kind of CD or cassette or something. You had it on something,
Yeah, I
and
had
you
on
was just out there. You was hustling it. So is that how you got a lot of your music out?
Oh, on CD. Oh no, that was during that time. When I was getting my music out during then was blog era. So blogs were posting me. Um, Shooting videos, everything. I was just trying to be creative at a young age because I knew I had a big imagination. So I was like, I got to do things that are creative that are going to get people to watch. Hence progression.
Mm. Yeah, we definitely will talk about progression as well too, which was dope being a part of that. We definitely get into that later on. So I would say so. So is what sparked your interest in getting to music, and what also who are some of your favorite artists that you listen to?
Uh, so what sparked my interest really was I felt like that was my way in speaking to people. I always used to struggle
Yeah.
to get my thoughts out to tell people stuff because my parents used to be like, "Hey, we ain't trying to hear that." So that now translated to my peers and such. I was like, "They ain't trying to hear what I'm trying to say." So I just started writing about it, and some of the people that inspired me, uh, Outkast, number one,
Mm.
Mhm.
big inspiration, Big Boy and Three Stacks. I'm from Houston. You got Scarface, uh, a lot of boys, Ghetto Boys, Flip, Roe, Mike Jones. The list goes on with all the Houston cats.
Yeah.
Um, Kanye West, Major,
Hmm.
Kanye, Ludacris.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and then
love the Chris.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ludacris was a big inspiration for me. He taught me how to be animated.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
Even some of the recent cats, Big Crit, Kendrick, Cole, Jay-Z. I don't even know why I didn't mention him, but Jay for sure. And then I even decided to even step out of my era. And Fela Kuti, he's a Nigerian artist. I just learned from him. It's a list. I got a long list of a lot of
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. That's just like us as actors. Like we just got to listen of artists that we just learn to pick and choose from and emulate in our own way. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, great list by the way. Great list.
Very good list. I didn't hear Lil Wayne on there.
Lil Wayne's on the list. Carter One, my favorite album by Wayne. That Carter, yeah, I know a lot of people like Carter 3, but Carter One that's the one.
Yeah.
Birdman Jr. I know the whole lyrics to Birdman Jr. That was
Oh man.
yeah.
Shoot, there was this song called what's the song called? Big Rims or something. Big Rims. That's
What
what I like. I think That's What I Like. It's like one of they when they was all together on a whole CD.
okay.
But that song kind of like the way he came in, I was like, I need to learn how to do this.
Yeah. Wayne
Like I
definitely
like this. I need to learn how to do this.
Wayne was definitely one of my favorites at one time. Like the Drought One, he got a song called Politician. I used to write the lyrics to Politician. I get that money, that's my top commitment. Just talking y'all politics. I used to just study all. Yeah, so Wayne, there's a lot of these cats I used to study, just write their lyrics down and be like, all right, got it.
It's called Loud Pipes, Big Rims. I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How he came in there and he used his voice. He kind of like went up. He's like, diamond shining, beaming, flossing, big time, must and then flossing Lamborghinis. Then I'm brothers with two more in my garage. Plus up the Black Panther with Nintendo and the tar. I mean, the way he was I was like, I gotta learn how to do this.
One of the ones.
Yes.
Yeah. I met him before too. Real cool people. I was in a commercial with him actually.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that Street Fighter 6 game that came out a couple years ago. I was in a commercial.
Yeah, I got that game.
Yeah. I was in the I'll tell you. I'll show you. I was like sitting right next to the dude. He was cool, real cool people. It was fun to work with. Yeah, man. So
Josh, you got a little contact.
Man, it would be cool if I get him up like, hey, Weezy, what's up, bro? Tucci. Yeah, man.
What are you doing, bro? You didn't get no contact information.
They would have kicked me off set, They would get your ass out of here, man. You ain't got no pull like that.
You come here.
Let me talk to you for a minute. So Mikey, bro. So tell me, you're an artist, you write poetry as well. So do you play any instruments as well, or do you
play a little something,
A little something.
Something. I be on that guitar a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. I play the guitar. I was teaching myself how to play the saxophone. I got it right there. But
nice.
It used to get me lightheaded a lot. So, and I was making too much noise. So everybody was like, yo, chill. So,
man.
I know how to control the volume on the guitar. So,
Yeah.
I started practicing.
But I mean, when you're playing the saxophone, you got to have a lot of breathing control and stuff like that. So you got to have enough breath for that whole run.
Yeah.
And it's
lightheaded.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, but I was practicing a lot to the point I was getting pretty good at it, but I was just making too much noise with it. So
you got to find your little music studio.
I know, but when I be in the zone, I don't care. Be like, yo, hey, bro. You're not Lisa Simpson. Chill.
They're like, hey, calm that down. Hey, bro, let me jam, bro. In my zone.
And it don't even sound good because you're struggling. So now they hearing all your mess up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Get that guy off the stage, man.
They're not trying to hear your practice stages.
Yo.
At least if you're gonna be loud, be good loud.
You just ringing out notes.
Yeah, just ringing out notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So do you like merch for your audience, or?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I have one right next to me. But yeah, I have some merch. I have a hat that's called "Love Is a Lifeline." I made it during the time I released 3 Feet from Gold. I still got a few of those left. I still got a few do-rags left too. It's do rags made with African print, and
Mm.
they're pretty cool. So I have a few of those left, but I have a song called Do Rag and Bonnet, so I was selling those during that time. But I got a couple of hats and some progression shirts on the way.
Ooh,
Hmm.
nice.
Okay. And where are people going to be able to purchase your merchandise?
MikeyIso.com, MykeyIso.com.
All right,
Nice,
all
nice.
right.
Bad, man. So, so let's talk about this real quick. Give your own personal opinion on where you feel that the state of music is at today, and what change have you seen over the years?
The state that music is in today, music is up in the air. Uh,
Yeah,
like anybody. Okay, deep
take your
question.
time.
All
Take
right.
your time.
So
Take your time.
for me,
Yeah,
the way I see music now, I know music is more. It's less about the talent. It's more
mm,
about the brand.
yeah,
Uh, you have to. It's content based now.
yeah,
The privacy of an artist, you know, it's gone these days. You have to be heavy on social media. You have to be a content creator, and all these. Growing up, I didn't necessarily, you didn't know what Michael Jackson was doing.
yeah,
The mysterious and artist made it very cool, but nowadays that really doesn't exist. So
Mm,
yeah,
you have to be consistently creating content, and you don't really even have to be that good. You just have to be, loved as a
mm,
person, and it's changed. So in a sense, it's just like it's left a weird taste in my mouth because it's just like as much as you've practiced this skill, in a sense, I don't want to say it doesn't matter,
mm-hmm,
but that's not what people naturally look for these days. It's like,
mm,
yeah,
what content can you create that, that we love or whatever the case, or do we love you as a person?
yeah,
mm,
So I know that's the state. It's changed over the years, even
mm,
amongst the Kendrick and Drake battle. I
mm,
It's so crazy that that battle stopped a lot of stuff that happened that year. Like
yeah,
Beyonce dropped, and once that battle happened, I've never like that was the focal point of
mm,
last year was that battle. Even the aftermath is like even if you're dropping after that, it's like it was hard for musicians in a sense to really get their songs because that battle was that huge. So
yeah,
mm,
it's benefits to it because what Kendrick did and what both of them did is restore lyricism. It's
yeah,
just people are rapping now, and it's just like forget all the catchy stuff. We're rapping at now, so that was pretty cool, but it just hurt at the same time, like
mm,
whoever that was not involved in it, because it's like
mm.
focused on these people.
Yeah, nothing else ever even mattered.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like yo, hey, what Kendrick drop, what Drake drop? We trying to,
Yeah.
you know.
Everybody was on their toes waiting.
Yeah.
mm, yeah, yeah,
Agree.
yeah. They definitely were, man. And we asked ourselves that question because um it's a lot of artists like artists from yesteryear like Prince. I know this is different genre of music, but Prince and Michael, like you were saying, as well as the art behind it. I know Mariah Carey came out recently and gave her 2 cents on her opinion on where art is at right now and everything, and I love, you can tell a good artist from those who are there just to make a quick buck. And we old enough, we in that same age group that we can tell right now as well too. So it's always interesting to hear from artists like yourself talk about where music is at today and how it can get back to its roots and everything. So thank you for sharing that. Right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But go ahead, Jay.
Um, I guess I just wanted to kind of get into your album, 3 Feet of Gold, 3 Feet from Gold, sorry.
Mhm.
Um, what are like some of your favorites on the album?
Some of my favorites on the album.
Yeah.
Uh, Mikey the Menace.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would. Um, Progression.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Losing myself.
Mm,
And yeah,
yeah. Nice,
Now I
nice.
do want to say I have not heard your whole entire album. I just kind of got my hands on it.
okay.
But the only song that I have heard so far is Progression, and I really liked it. I really liked it.
Thank you.
And I'm an artist as well, so I
Mm,
guess I kind of judge on a different level. Um, you're really talented.
I appreciate it. Thank
Bro, like when I first met you, I was just so getting into before we get into progression, um talk about Goku Black. I was laughing. I like I wonder are you into anime like that? Or are you or is that just
you.
or Dragon Ball that just that
Dragon
one
Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z heavy because I grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
right,
Mm.
Um,
same.
there's a
Same.
couple animes. I'm not into like. Sometimes my brothers are into the anime, so they gotta be like, "Hey, watch this," and I be like,
Yeah.
"What is it about?" And they're like, "Trust me, you gonna like this anime," because they know I can't just watch anything. I barely watch TV these days,
Got you.
so
Yeah.
it's probably like 3 or 4 anime shows that I'd be like, "All right, I really got into and I've watched." So I really caught myself heavy into anime.
Yeah.
But if I get caught up in the show, I'm gonna get caught up in the show and lines are gonna come. But Dragon Ball Z just that's childhood. So I just
Yeah.
kept up with Dragon Ball Z and when Goku Black got introduced, I said, I like this character.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah,
And yeah,
man.
that's how I
Dra-
created that record.
So
Yeah,
like you was into like collecting the cards and all of that.
Yeah, at a point, I had some Pokemon cards. You know what I'm saying? I had me I had a hologram Charizard in my elementary days.
yes,
Somebody
sir.
stole it. But
Boy.
it's cool. Yeah, back when I was in elementary, I did have some Pokemon cards, but Pokemon cards were the only cards I collected then because we all
So
had them.
was you selling yours or you was just collecting?
You said, was I stealing or collecting?
Selling. Was you selling them?
No, I didn't sell.
Trading?
I didn't sell. I traded a few, but that I remember I had that hologram Charizard. I heard that thing money right now. Yo,
Oh,
if I yeah, I hear that thing money. Boy,
everybody.
I had some money cards. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So like y'all should have just kept some of these cards.
You know, at the time, you
Man,
know,
look, man, I should have. It's some of this, some of
you
that stuff
like
I should have.
you like 9, 10 years old.
Hmm.
Your mindset ain't even thinking 20 years from now. You just like, bro, Charizard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got Charizard. Tell me nothing.
Right?
Yo, if I got Charizard in my backpack, what you talking about? You know what I mean?
Well, it was something else with them cars, bro. It was something serious back then.
Yeah.
Like I literally didn't understand it at all. I used to get them and we like, here, I'll be just handing them out. You want this? Because I mean, I really wasn't into it. So like,
Wait,
I
man.
Man,
remember I had a card that like I guess was a really good card. I can't remember what it was, but I went to school with it. I can't remember
mm,
how. Well, I used to have cousins that would, I don't know, they would get them and they would give them to me.
Mhm.
And I went to school with that card, and baby, all the guys, like the boys, was like, "Oh, I give you this for the card. I give you that for the card." Like they were trying to give
man.
me one. He was like, "I do your homework for the year, for a year for the card." I was like, "Let's make this deal." I
Tell-
You did your
man,
homework for a year?
like the right candidate. Let's do this.
You did your homework for a year?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
You sure did.
yeah,
Anytime I like, it was more so. I
yeah,
like to do my own homework, but he was smart too.
yeah.
And oh yeah, I made good grades that year, baby. That year, baby, every passage I had to write, every math homework was 100. Oh yeah, I was in there.
Yeah. Get it right. I feel you. I feel you.
it was something serious back then, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man.
Oh,
Man, and bro, Mike, getting back into your album, bro, like the whole it's funny when your friends or your homeboys be like, "Hey, man, listen to my music." You be like, "This nigga." But thank you. First of all,
Mhm.
thank you. You was like just saying how talented you are and everything, and recognize giving your flowers. Like when I say when I listen to your album, I could jam it all the way through.
appreciate it.
Like all like no lie, like I can jam it all the way through. And it's hard to come across some artists' music where you can just simply like really jam it all the way through like that, or skip a song. I like nah, I like that. Nah, I jammed all the way through, bro. It's yeah, straight up. So
Thank
Talented. I
thank you.
heard one song and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put this back in when I get off the show.
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
Because I heard, like I said, I heard progression.
Mhm.
And I like that, man. I like it. And then the video, I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that for real. Thank you.
Yes, yes, sir. Now let's go ahead and let's dig into this video real quick, up progression, because that's why I met you, and us of course worked with some of the actors that I know of. Shout out to Brandy Brooks as well for tagging me along with y'all on that day. Me and the referee. Hilarious as hell. Me, your boy was in the. I found out how the hard work of a referee has to do that day. Man,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, yeah. We all had a good time and a good laugh that day. But so talk to me about you creating progression and then going into your idea of the video and shooting it like in a movie style,
Okay. So
cinematic
shout
style.
out, yeah, shout out to Brandon Goss, KB. Shout out to Brandy. They helped me bring the vision to life.
Hmm.
Brandon helped me direct it as well. So shout out to Snipe Young too. Snipe Young is the person who produced Progression. Big time dude. He's done "Girl of My Dreams" for Chris Brown and a couple other joints. So
Mm,
I met Snipe on Clubhouse, and me and him got cool ever since. And I was grateful to even get that beat. I was in LA and I heard it. I was like, hey, I need that beat. And
yeah.
from there, that's where I made Progression.
Mm.
Uh, but every time I hear it, the horns in it just sound so
Hmm.
triumph. Hey, it gave me when I was listening to the instrumental at times, I'm like, it gives me workout, it gives me
Yeah.
Mm.
motivation. So then I wrote the record Progression. And at the time, uh, I wanted to do the video around the time when I released the tape. So my album it dropped in 2023, and I just didn't know who could help me execute this vision because sometimes my visions are too big, and I don't know who can help me do it because I'm not signed. I'm an independent artist, so it's trying to
Mm.
people to help you do these things. It can be hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And they called me, say, "Hey, Mike, could we use Progression for a TV series that they're working on?" I said, absolutely. So he showed me the TV series and where they place Progression. I was like, oh, this is dope. Yeah, I like it. And he was like, anything you need, bro, let me know. I said, bro, I've been trying to shoot a music video for this for about 2 years now. And he said, what? Bro, hit me up, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and usually when people be like, I got you, or yeah, let's work, that just be talk.
Yeah.
So as an artist, be like, I hear you. Yeah, sure. So, but Brandon was serious. It was like, I got a team, da 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 da. So at the time, I'm like, it sounds good. Started doing calls. Yo,
Hmm.
we're gonna get the video done by September 21st, September 22nd. Those are times we're gonna shoot this video, and we're gonna get it done. What we
Yep.
need. So they shouts to Brandy. Brandy was looking around trying to find boxing gyms, and we went to Mark Owens boxing gym. From there, I met Mark Owens. Me and Mark Owens became like this ever since.
Yeah.
And Joe, I've always known him as the fighter. He's been a great people, one of my great friends. And then Manny, I met Manny through Brandon.
Yeah.
So we designed the whole thing, try to execute it to make it a cinema video because I was just like, all right, cool. I'm thinking music video. Brandon's thinking, let's make it a movie, a mini
Yeah.
movie. And from there, we drew out everything and we made it what it was. And I like it because it's different. It's something that it's not really seen a lot,
Hmm.
especially someone that's at the level I'm at right now.
Hmm.
So just and what I'm learning through these is like your visions are never that big. Like it may take you a while to achieve it, but you know what I'm saying? God is really with you. And if you really move and believe in yourself fully, you can execute these visions. And I'm learning that through the process with everything that where I'm at right now, because it's like I may not have the money, I may not have uh the networking, but it's like when people believe in you and they want to be a part of your vision, they want to show up.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
Most
Seriously.
most definitely, man. I heard that, man. And it was I gotta tell you, I think again, it was so much fun being part of that video, being a ref and everything, and just having fun with y'all. Thank y'all for letting me have fun with y'all, but we got the work done, and that's usually
Mm.
how I work. I got to get a feel for the audience first and see who I'm working with first, because you just never know. Like, hey man, focus. Or like I'm always locked in, but I like to show
Yeah.
sometimes. And it was just so much fun being out there at Booker T. Hufferman, aka y'all know Booker T, the king, yeah, five-time WCW champion. Yeah, man, dude, it was one point in time where it was a break, and I got in the ring and I was up to eat some chips, and I was like, let me get out this man ring, eat some chips before he come up in here and whoop my ass because I do not want to disrespect the man in this ring, man. So it was so much fun. So thank y'all again for that, man.
Yeah.
So
You did a great
man. Appreciate it, bro. So I'll say this. So getting into like I know you done a lot of performances. You got the album and everything. I said love it. Lupe Fiasco recently, then a few months ago, he was on Angela G's or somebody's radio show, and he was saying that he had to learn how to perform. He said there's some artists out there who just like can make a hit or make a song or whatever or freestyle, but you need to learn how to perform. And he's also a teacher now. Did you have that trouble when you first started out? Did you have to learn how to perform, or what were some of the issues you had?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My first performance, I looked down the whole time. I was scared.
Really?
I was rapping, keeping her peace of mind.
Yeah.
I looked down the whole time because I was nervous. I didn't want the audience, because I was afraid if I looked at the audience, I was going to forget my lyrics. And I had to I've never been. Everyone's like, practice in the mirror. So this was my first. I was stiff. Like I posted it the other day. It was because I seen it on my on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I said, posted it. It was like, that's you, because I looked so different. Yeah, I was like, I was so stiff, but I had to learn how to perform, quote unquote, watching greats, Kanye's, and just watching how they'll control the stage, all these things that they'll do. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm learning it. And what really helped too was Gumbo Jam. Gumbo Jam is basically what they are. I'm part of Gumbo Jam, but it's a live band, and we're making music on the spot. Live band playing all these, and I'm hearing the beat, and I got to come up with a hook. I got to come up with a verse, and I got to do that on the spot. And a lot of people can't do it because it's like, one, it's not the instrumental no more. It's a live bit, and now you're overthinking now. Yeah. First time I did it, I learned how to perform. I've got really good at performing on my instrumentals and all that. So when I got to the Gumbo Jam, they're like, you should do this. And this was probably like, I want to say 2018, 2019, I think, or probably before. Yeah, but I got on stage and I'm rapping. I'm nervous because this is like my first time doing this, but I'm rapping. And they're like, yo, you're killing it. And I'm like, yo, I ain't never done this before. This is crazy. So they're like, yo, hey, you got to come with us. And then years later, every Sunday, I always had to perform with them. This used to be a ritual thing. We've moved so many locations, but one location we stayed at the most for years was Darwin's Pub. We're at Darwin's Pub for I think about 3 years, but every Sunday I'm at Darwin's Pub performing with that band, making up songs on the spot. And that became a workout for me where it helped me with performing. And it was just like, at this point, I can be lazy with the performance. I can be cold with the performance. Like I know how to control everything now as a performance. Like I can start off lazy and then just turn up out of nowhere. Y'all be like, yo, where did this energy come from? And it was just like, yeah. So it's been dope.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Because like a lot of people, when you first start out, like getting on stage or whatever, it can be very intimidating. It could be very intimidating, especially when you look out there, you see people out there, and they here for a good show. So you have that pressure of, oh, I got to do it. But you know what kind of really helps me with performing on stage? Theater.
Okay. Yeah.
Because in theater, it's on demand.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got to act on demand. If somebody drop a line or something, you got to be able to pick it back up. You got to be able to bring people back in. And I
true.
mean, and I've been doing theater for a few years now, and I like that it incorporates music with art, with acting and everything. But I mean, it's so much on the spot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you forget your lyrics sometimes, but you can't let the audience know you forgot your lyrics. You know,
So like the thing is, when you performing a song and they singing along with you or they know the lyrics and you forget the lyrics,
yeah.
you just act like you letting them sing.
Go ahead. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I'll find it back.
Then you come out.
Find it back. This is stressing. No, it was progression, brother.
You're like, we gonna
Man,
figure this
singing
out,
with a
man.
band helped me figure that out because like my first big performance. I mean, I like completely forgot all my lyrics. Completely. Just
Oh,
and from that the band started helping me. They was like, look, if that ever happened, just include the audience. Like they there for you, they gonna sing with you or whatever.
That's true.
So just kind of learning how to maneuver
Yeah.
with the audience. So that's what you learned at Jomatron. Is that what you called it?
Gum-
Jomatron?
Gumbo jam.
gumbo jam.
Gumbo jam. Gumbo jam. Oh, that's cool. All right.
Gumbo
That's
jam.
dope.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope,
do
man.
y'all still do this
Yeah,
gumbo jam?
we just don't do it every Sunday anymore. So now we'll probably do it like once a month. I don't even know when the next one is. We did one. What was I forgot the location. I'm not even gonna try to remember. But we did one last year. I
Mm.
think the 27th. So I don't know if we're doing one this month, but I know it's going to resume back probably sometime in February. So yeah,
We gotta definitely let people know where they can come and come catch the gumbo jam and so we can
and
promote it.
too. So it's an open mic too. So if
Mm.
you'll be like, yo, get on stage, and
All right,
people
now
be,
don't let me come on now. No.
you gonna get on stage. We're gonna put you on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah, spit
man. I
some.
love. Okay, okay. Man, so
Get up there.
hey, they do comedy too, or is it just straight up just music?
I, I have never seen somebody do comedy, but I think we
Okay,
can incorporate it.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
I,
I've
I was
seen.
just yeah,
They
I was just
fun.
yeah, I was just curious. I wonder if they do comedy too. That'll be just thinking about it, like I don't know what else they do. Just get
Yeah.
on out there, get into the wolves, man. They gonna
Dance. They. The goal is to let you express yourself. You know,
Mm,
right,
and so people will go there sometimes just dance. People will do poetry,
yeah,
mm.
do whatever they feel. So I've never seen somebody do comedy there, but we welcome it.
mm, yeah.
Cause
That's
we're
dope.
trying to get Joff, Chris, and Mike. I'm trying to push them to do comedy. They are so funny.
Mhm.
Like they be having me cracking up. So I keep telling them, man, put some stuff together and try one of these open mic comedy shows or whatever. And just see where it go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think this year might be the year I actually do that. There was, I think me working that day, which y'all felt somewhat like a comedy special, me up there just being me in my element, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was too funny, man.
Definitely go for it. My little brother's a comedian. Um,
Nice.
and he's done big things at this point. But I remember when he first started, I used to go off on him like, bro, you're not that funny. But he locked in. He remembers that to this day. Cause
What's
he
his name? So we can
Kevin Iso.
Kevin Iso. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, but he's done some big things. Like he just did the I forgot what the theater's called. I mean this stadium, but he did where the Spurs play just last weekend.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, he had a
Nice.
show on Showtime called Flatbush Misdemeanors.
Come
But
on.
yeah, he's
Okay.
yeah
That's
Blackfish
dope.
Misdemeanor. That is a unique title. What? What?
because he was in New York, so he was living in Flatbush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. So, Mike, what are some gems that you can share with the audience real quick that has helped you over the years that can help them?
I'm gonna sound so cliche.
It's all good, bro.
Uh, believe in yourself. Like
Yeah.
as cliche as that sounds,
Hmm.
it's times I didn't believe in me. Like because it's like, the older you get, you start to drift away from your dreams.
Yeah.
But in this process, you have to be delusional. You have to be
Mhm.
like, this is something that a lot of people do not really get to see the light, and a lot of artists, they just stop creating. They
Yeah.
stop making art at a certain age, family, life hits them, whatever hits them, and they just walk away from it. But you really have to really believe in yourself and just really just say, yo, I'm gonna go. Like, I'm reading a book right now called The Power of Positive Thinking.
Hmm.
uh, you have to bring positive thoughts inside your head and do not let the negative override it, because it's easy to let the negativity override it. I'm not good.
Mhm.
I can't make it. I can't. And once they start to creep in your head, they start to take over.
Mhm.
And others may not see it, but it shows in yourself where you need to be working out, or you need to be doing this, but you on Netflix binge watching for 3 days straight, because it's just like you've lost faith in yourself. um,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because I feel like God works in mysterious ways. At times when I lost faith in myself, I hear people say, "Hey, bro, keep going, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that song, man, it helped me with this portion of my life." Or, "Yo,
Mhm.
really one of them ones." And I'm like, "Bro, so they telling you, and you don't even got that in yourself." And it's
Mhm.
kinda weird because it's just like, uh, I need to receive this. I
Yeah.
want to receive this, but
Mhm.
I have to change this.
Mental.
So get your mind right. What did
Yes,
Jesus
sir.
say? Get your mind right. Let me talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man.
For
Yes,
real.
I love that, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you for sharing
What
that
they
right
do?
there.
They be doing this.
Yeah, straight up. He's a poetry man, so yeah, we can snap. Yeah, man.
Talk
I
to
want,
'em.
Yeah, let me
yeah,
talk.
man, and I want to share this with you real quick before we let you go, man. You know how it is with black people. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. We've been here for about 20, 30 minutes, Grandma. Um, but when I shared my scene of being a referee, um, thank you. Like I'm gonna keep on giving. This is just me. I always give thanks. And you already know I'm an actor. So on this podcast, we had some people that have been on some well-known TV shows and films that liked that right there. And a lot of people hit me up and thought it was like an actual movie, saying, "Hey, bro, when did the movie come out?" Not a movie; it's a music video. They said, "What, bro?" Yes. So me giving these flowers to you. Also, I want to run down a list real quick of people who are up there that's been on some well-known stuff that have liked that video. So pretty much they have liked the work that you put out with the team
Mhm.
that worked with you.
Mhm.
Jason C. Louder. If people don't know who Jason C. Louder is, if you look at BMF, he was the dark skinned guy had the dreads on last season. He got killed off, but he's also on Black Lightning. He was also in what else? He was in a handful of other things as well too. But Jason C. Louder is very very talented guy. Um, Candace Rose, who we had on
Mhm.
here. Candace Rose was, I don't know if everybody's seen Halloween Ends or Stranger Things, but she was the mother on and she was on She-Hulk. That's Marvel, bro. That's
Mhm.
huge now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'm just
Mhm.
and Halloween, Halloween, that's Mike Myers. She was
Yeah.
on that. And she was in the opening scene. Stranger Things, that's a hot show on Netflix that everybody watches.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, bro, I can run down the list of people. My homeboy who we can't have on here named Brandon Rush. He been on Power. He's
Mhm.
been on a handful of the shows with who he danced in front of Betty White on the TV show. And we know
Mhm.
Betty White is the GOAT.
Yeah.
And Brandon Rush been on quite a handful of things. He's a talented guy
Yeah.
himself. So I'm saying all of that to you to tell you that, like how you just said, it's all mental. Believe in yourself, have faith in yourself. Bro, you doing some great work, bro. So I just want to share
Yeah.
that with you
Thank you.
and let you know, man, yeah.
Thank you.
Got a
Thank you.
new fan than me. I'm a
Yeah.
new fan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Keep
bro.
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
It means
please,
a lot.
please.
It for sure means a lot. And one of the main things I did was I told myself I'm shifting my mindset this year because I didn't release no new music last year.
Yeah.
So but I have a lot of new music loaded. So, I've talked to Brandon and the squad, and I say, hey, man, we gotta get more of these visuals out. So, hey, be on the lookout. You might be in some other ones in the future.
Hey,
And
Don't forget about us, though.
yeah,
Don't forget to put the whole just acting up in the list.
yeah, we
yeah.
got.
Hell, just put me on a hook. Let's just do that.
Oh, we'll get something done. We'll get some work done. I'm gonna definitely check out your stuff.
Yeah, man.
No,
Just want to share
seriously.
that. Just want
You're
to
doing
share that with you,
amazing.
man. But yeah, you're doing some great things, man. Tell the audience where they can follow you at.
All right, y'all can follow me at MYKEYISO. I spell Mikey a little different. Just repeat it. MYKEYISO on all social media platforms and Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, MySpace,
What you
BlackPeopleMeet.com.
put in your face?
Black people meet. Whoa, what
All of them,
all
man.
of them. You just search that. You gonna see me everywhere.
That's what's up, man.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so is your song on a movie, in a movie or in a show?
Yeah, it was on my brother's show, Flatbush Misdemeanor. It was my song called Candy Coated Dreams. Progression
Okay.
hasn't made it to a movie yet, but it's gonna make it to a movie.
This year.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
happening this year.
be happening. It's happening.
Definitely
So,
will. So
so
yeah. So
Thank you. Thank you for coming on to the show.
for sure, for
appreciate
sure. It's what
appreciate
it's
it,
about.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Mikey ISO. Y'all check out his music. Man, I'm telling you, it's a banger. Yeah, listen to the whole album and share with your friends. So
So
And
that's
tell them the name of the album one more time.
3 feet from gold.
yes, sir.
Yes.
I see these things that are coming in when I do these.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shining. Yeah.
I know about all of them. Yeah, my bad. I'm just here playing around.
It's all good,
Oh,
bro.
that's dope.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mike is not here to see his very favorite part of the show.
I know it's the first one of 2025, and he not here.
He
Ain't
not
that
here.
something?
Ooh, this all right. He gonna see it. He gonna see it. He gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Chris, go ahead, take it
Mike,
away.
make sure you comment under the.
So this is an altercation that happened out in Charlotte. 31-year-old man Alejandro Morera Santos was shot in the head
Ooh.
after a confrontation at Wendy's. So basically, it's a homeless guy. He went in. He was asking for food at the Wendy's, and they gave him a cup for water, and of course, like some people do, he went and got soda. And so he went to the restroom, and they threw the cup away, and he came back. He got upset, went outside, got some random cup from somewhere, came back in and started getting soda.
Oh,
He got into it with one of the employees, and the manager threw the drink on him. And what ended up happening was the employee, she was about that life, and she went to the car, grabbed a gun, and he tried to run out, and she shot at him 3 times, striking him in the head. He lived, but she's been charged with assault with a deadly weapon, intent to kill, and discharging a firearm in an occupied property. But he survived. So yeah.
Wow. First off, let's say, it's not too many people that could be shot in the head and survive. So, I
Yeah.
mean, our prayers go out to him. It's not homelessness is something that is like real touchy to me. Not because I've ever been homeless, but I've always just felt, for
Yeah.
them. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, lady, you that upset? You had to bring out the Glock to
Just
shoot.
let them have the cold drink. I mean, dang, like
Yeah.
Man, lady.
I think once the drinks got thrown, I think that's probably what really did it. You coming in with, okay, we gave you the drink, you went away, we threw your stuff out. You come back in with random cups from who knows where, and so
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
like the
what
Virgo in me would have been like, that's unsanitary. Don't do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Where you get this cup from? So we'll give you another cup. Just throw that one away.
yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Like, so people cutting up, and it ain't even February. It ain't even February. People, they say people who make soda jokes, people uh just know a lot about pop culture. So that's what we're about to get into. I was joking.
I caught that. I
The
caught that.
setup was a setup for the
The
joke.
setup. Yeah. I got the pop. I got the pop. Okay. I see you. I
Soda
see you.
pop. Now, if you don't call soda pop, then maybe you didn't catch it.
I caught it.
I've been sitting here I've been kind of sad, crushing soda cans by myself. It's so depressing.
That's actually pretty good. I give you that. I like the way you flipped. Okay, that's so depressing. That's okay. Okay, you own it. You own
Yeah.
it.
And a lot of
All right.
CEOs,
If y'all
has been in there.
listen, y'all slow people in the back. These jokes is for people who quick on their feet. So
There
okay,
you go. You got to think a little.
soda pressing. Come on, so depressing, soda pressing. Come on, y'all. Come on, Chris.
And then
Let's go.
it's been a lot of CEOs in the news lately. A lot of stuff been happening. A CEO was recently fired from Pepsi. He was fired because they caught him with coke in his system.
I'm trying to be cool, but goddamn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes. Okay. That got me.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
got me.
okay.
Okay. That
And
got
then,
me.
and
We
then I
don't
don't
know
know.
which coke he had, but he had some.
That got me.
And then even
Okay.
with me, like somebody got mad at me yesterday. I don't know what happened, but somebody hit me in the head with a soda can. Luckily, it was a soft drink.
Okay.
Let's go, Chris.
Okay.
Yes,
I,
he
I,
can't be.
I like those. I like this.
That was good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Now,
those.
Mike,
Yeah.
what you gonna say about that?
Damn.
Yeah. I like these. Yeah. You in your bag
Yeah,
today.
I
Yeah.
got January. You got to kick
Yeah.
it off right.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. Coconut system. See, Mike, you gotta have faith in the brand.
Trust the process.
Oh man, too
Y'all
hilarious.
know don't nobody do better than Mr. Big Chris. He gonna bring the jokes for us. So y'all get ready. But y'all gotta be on y'all toes. Y'all can't be
Mm-hmm.
slacking, okay? Y'all got to really get into it.
Mm-hmm. And a rim shot. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the play that trailer of the week. That's what it's called, right again, Chris? Correct me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong.
the press
Press,
play trailer of the week.
press play. We got to do better. I got to do better. Press play trailer of the week. And like I said, we got to highlight a certain individual that came on our show not too long ago, Miss Oscar. I'm sorry, hold on. The very first black female writer of the Oscars of 2024, Nefertari Spencer. Yes, we have to highlight
Right.
her because she was in the film along with Kiki Palmer and SZA. And the movie title is called One of Them Days. Not Maya, no,
Yeah.
not sorry, Maya, not Monica. One of them days, I'm just messing up. Not Monica. One of them days, but you know what I'm saying. One of them days. I'm having one of them days myself.
Mm,
And this one of them days for you. But the one of the days that they had, let's go ahead and let's talk about this. The
man.
synopsis overview. When her boyfriend takes her rent money, Alyssa and her roommate race against the clock to avoid eviction and keep their friendship intact.
Man,
Mm.
this feels like an instant classic. Like I said earlier, like this movie feels good. It has all the elements of comedy and and the stories. The actors, everything's coming together well. So it's what you
Mm.
said, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
100%.
Yes. And like we were saying, Rotten Tomatoes, they stingy with their tomatoes. So if they gave them 100% tomatoes, y'all already know that this movie is nice. So we gotta definitely support. And then also she's definitely talented with music. But wow, seeing her in this light, in the acting light, and how amazing that she was working with Kiki Palmer, like we definitely got to go and support.
So hey, I want to see what it's about, don't y'all?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
And shout
yeah.
out to Miss Spencer.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Spencer with a great cast. Like I said, great cast. Have Cat Williams in it, Kayla Monsorero, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Lil Rel is in it. Janelle James is in it. Um, man, so
It's
many
a
talented people. So, yeah,
great ensemble cast.
yeah,
Yeah.
and all that and more on one of them days.
So check it out.
One of them days.
Hey.
When I wanna be all alone, it's just one of them days. When I gotta be all alone.
Clap it in, clap it in, clap it in. Another great show in the books, man. That was fun. Chris was on it with the jokes, man. I don't care what Mike say, man. Those hilarious. I don't care.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna come at like Mike, like the TikTok guy.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
All right.
I'm just saying, Mike, I ain't playing this year.
Energy.
For real, like how he is, that's my mood all 2025. Like if y'all think we here to play with y'all,
we ain't playing.
I'm not. I gotta find his hairstyle as a wig or something like that. Walk in.
I wish I could have been in the courtroom.
Got the wigs.
I would have been cracking up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would have been. Yeah, that'd have been a wrap for me. Coming in with that
his
Bart Simpson
hairstyle would be even more funny because when he said "God damn," like
his hair. Yeah,
he be like, "Is this Negro serious?"
You got the black Bart Simpson going on over there. I
don't even care what he did. He did it.
I defend myself. Oh man, yeah, man.
Oh my gosh. It's been a great show, y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with us this long. We're gonna bring y'all some great content this year, so please keep it locked to the Just Acting Up show.
Yeah, man. And shout out to I guess Mikey SO as well. Shout out to Mike, the homie Mike from the show as well. Mike. Yeah, man. Before we get on out of here, Chris, you got any positive words before we get out of here?
Let's see. Let's do this one. This one by Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. It is. I missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Side note: hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. You hear me? Take that. So take that with you. Hustle until your haters ask if you're hiring. You feel me?
Swish.
Don't stop.
I like that.
Keep going. Keep pushing.
Yes, sir. Well, that's going to do it for us here at the Just Acting Up Show. See y'all next time. Be good to one another. Be good to each other.
Shout out to Texas.